everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. And how's everybody doing? I want to welcome everybody back. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. We do stitching and diamond painting here. And today, guys, I'm going to be working on the beaded cottage. And I wanted you to see how much of this part I've gotten done. Today I'm going to be working up in here, and I'm going to bring you in closer. I just wanted to show you what we've gotten done. So how's everybody doing? It's getting closer to the weekend. Anybody got any plans? I got tomorrow off, thank God, yay! And Saturday. Scary, scary thought in the middle of summer. Well, it's not the middle, but it's the beginning of summer, so we might as well take it for what it is. And take those weekend days that I can. Because I may not get any more, because it's going to be kind of busy. I'm trying to come across here. Do you see where the white part is? Now, in this, this was originally a cross stitch. So where all this white is, I'm just going to make it this same color blue to fill in the gaps. There was supposed to be all, what do you call it? Oh dear. French knots. Jeez, my brain is just fried. It's been a very long day. It was just me, a driver, and another inside person, and man, it was frickin' nuts. And you would have thought it was Friday. But it wasn't. So we did pretty good, all things considered. I don't know what my daughter and I are going to do tomorrow, besides go to bingo tomorrow night, but during the day, haven't really made up our minds. Or she hasn't made my mind up for me? Nah, I don't know. My grandson gets to go to girls and boys club, so he'll be occupied for most of the day, but we may try to put some more stuff on eBay, but other than that, I don't think much of anything. I'm just flat out tired. It's been like the world's worst week, so hopefully I can get some peace and quiet. It gets harder and harder to do this up here. Whoops, where did that go? Oh, I think I'm gonna change colors here, guys, because this is just way too far up. And it's hard for the tripod to sit there and you to see what's going on. I think I'm gonna, let me tie this off here. Now if I was gonna say, if I can find my scissors, we'll have it made. I'm gonna get us another color here. I'm gonna try to go down in here. We'll get number 10 since it's marked. Dagnabbit, come out of there, you little twerp. I love it when it gets to be really short here. It's just not good. Let me get rid of this 13. Gotta get it out of the way before I spill it. It's 13 and I need number 10. Those are two colors that are really hard to tell the difference. Like this is kind of a peach with a little more red in it, and this is kind of an orange. So all these right here, sorry, my bad, this is kind of a peach, and then this 7 one is kind of a pink. So, but it says 10, so we're, whoops, get a few. Oh, let me put it back. Gotta put it back so I don't lose it there. Let me pull it over. I unplugged my, what do you call it, my light. I had my, what do you call it, light pad underneath this. It kept coming on, going off, coming on, going off. I had to get rid of it. It was driving me crazy. But yeah, I just felt like working on this tonight. I didn't feel like diamond painting. It's just one of those days. Ah. This is kind of a weird color. It looks like a light jade. I don't think you can see it. But it's the color for the cobblestone. Now, this bottom part down here where these holes are at, can you see them? Right in here. I'll have to wait until I get done and maybe find some colors to add in there. Oh, I keep dropping the beads. Not a good day here. Fill in the cobblestone so it looks like it's all one thing instead of leaving all those white areas. So maybe we got some browns that we can add to it to make it dark, because those holes go all the way up. We'll have to wait and see. Just wait and see. I have lots of plans for the leftover beads. If there's any leftover beads to be had. But I don't know. And it'll be, you know, hell and back to when I actually get there. I don't know where I want to go after I finish this part in that water. I haven't really decided. I may come over here and work on this some, on this cobblestone. Just haven't made up my mind. Oops, sorry. I mean to hit the table. But not much going on. There's going to be a rodeo, so I'm assuming it's Saturday and Sunday. So we ought to be just good and terribly busy. If I'd known I was going to have the rodeo off, I guess I could have gotten tickets, but it doesn't mean much to me at all. I've seen enough rodeos for one lifetime. After we lived in Cheyenne for 2 years and got to go to Frontier Days for 3 years while we were there. So, no, I just don't have an interest at all. But this is coming along pretty good, I mean, all things considered. The way I'm doing it, I didn't want to have to look up that green, so I'm sure there's a spot here where I can look up that lime green. In fact, over on this other side, it looks like it's got markings for the half cross stitch in my little key, but I'll be putting beads there. And same with this, sorry, this blue that's right there. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of adapt to fix things the way, you know, you think it looks okay to look. I gotta get rid of this thread here. It's too short. Afraid I'm gonna pull over the tripod here. Hang on, guys. Yeah, it was just absolutely nuts at the restaurant. I didn't have a whole lot of help, and yeah, it was beyond fun. I hate it when it's like that. I can't get anything done, and hang on. I had 2 needles there, and let me get rid of the scissors so it won't be so heavy. I probably should have started that 7. Maybe I'll go get that 7 and do just that little part and just that little part, because there's not too many right here. But I kind of like to leave it, and that way it's easy to find what color that is, since it already has it marked on the thing, and I tend to do those last, and sometimes not, but it helps, because that way I don't have to look it up on the I almost said scale, look it up on the pattern, because it's kind of small, but it's been working just fine. What I like about doing one color at a time is that I don't have to worry about the next 6 colors all the way across. Just worry about the color that I'm doing. If I think I can complete it, you know, I will cover up the one, you know, because I know what I'm looking for. But I just kind of leave it out there. Come on, thread. But it's coming along. It's getting heavy. I'll give it that much. That one that I told you had plastic beads still has not shipped at AliExpress, so I don't know what its damn problem is. That's what I hate about AliExpress. It takes it 6 days to frickin' decide to ship it. And I'm glad I don't do a lot of business with them, because I would have given up a long time ago. I noticed Amazon doesn't have a whole lot of choices on beaded cross stitch, and some of them are weird beaded, you know, strange beaded cross stitch. That Millhouse, it's supposedly done on paper, and then there's the one that I got on the poppies, and it was done on silk. Oh, it was horrible. And you know, just random stuff. Okay, I gotta tie this down. Keep moving my scissors on myself and I can't find them. But if I lay them over here, it's just one more thing to pick up every time I have to move. Okay, let me get that. Dagnabbit. Number 7. It's kind of a... Sorry, I'm working on it. I forgot you were so close. But it's kind of a iridescent yellow. It's got like a little bit of iridescent, like a pastel iridescent. The colors aren't real big. Oh yeah, let's put it on before we put it in the material. That's always special. Where did it go? Because these are so close in color, but it's easier to see it. Hang on. I gotta pour something out here. Whoa, I about poured the whole thing over. There we go. Put it away. Well, there's only about 3 here that I have to get of that number 7 for this area. And then I can continue on. So has anybody gotten anything new or a new project they're starting? I always like to know what people are working on and how it's all going for them. I got plenty of projects, but Jesus, the last thing I need is to start another one. I don't know. Well, that's just, geez, I took that whole thing out just to get it to lay down. Okay, I think I'll set that puppy over there so I don't spill it, and then we can go back to these. No, that's not the color. I'm working on 10. Oh, okay, that is 10. Never mind. See? Confused. Confused. I thought that was something else. But I thought it'd be easier to work along this edge while I had you guys on camera. I wish I could come back on here and say I've got like whole bunches and bunches of progress, but that ain't happening either. So but I like working on it a little bit at a time. I'm not totally sick of it yet. I just like to see the process and the progress, you know, when you add different colors to the mix and how it all goes, and if things start falling into place. Oops, almost didn't pull that. These beads are a little bit bigger than some of the others, but it seems to blend in, you know. Like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of problems with this, except reading the pattern in the beginning has been the major one, but now it's like I just look past everything else and do everything in beads like they told me to. So but you would think that they'd spend a few extra bucks and make it into a beaded cross stitch, and they probably had a whole bunch of this left over. I can understand why, but I mean, it's a pretty picture and all, but I don't know. There's a lot of stitching on this. I mean, if you were to do it like cross stitch way. Gotta get rid of my thread again. I don't understand companies. I guess they were just trying to get rid of it and use it up and do something different with it. If it wasn't selling, you know, maybe that was half of it. Wasn't selling as a cross stitch, so they thought they'd just add beads to it, which I think picks it up. I mean, not that it wouldn't be pretty the other way, but I don't know. Each to his own. I'm just glad it's a beaded cross stitch. But I'd just hate to be new at this and go, oh my god, what is all this, you know? And it's supposed to be a beaded thing, you know? If I didn't have just a little bit of experience, I wouldn't have known what was going on. Oh, if I could. This is exactly why I thread things off camera, because it never works out. Hang in there, guys. Now, if you see it flying by, you'll know I got mad. God. And this thread is cheap at best. That's why they send it to you in droves. Oh, come on. And all my DMC floss is over there with that great big flowered one, flowered cross stitch. But it's not like they're gonna run out of white. But okay, we finally got it. Okay, let me do something here. Hang on. What is that other color? Molly Hush. Okay. 24 is what I'm looking for. 18. 23. Whoops, I went the wrong way. 24. It's a dark green. That's where all that black is. We'll do that. get a hold of it. Hang on, gotta put the color away. Gotta have a drink. It was almost 100 degrees today in that restaurant cooking. I thought I was gonna pass out. Air conditioner's broke, so we'll see how fast that gets fixed. But I'd go back here and get these black. I gotta see where my thread is. We're going after these black in the center, just to get rid of them. And then also have there's one purple there, of course, and then there's the browns. That black is awfully hard to see. I have a black and a dark purple. It's over here. But when they're out in the field there all by itself, they're real easy to see. But once I get beads in there, they're a little bit difficult. So I thought we'll just do them while we can still see them puppies. Ever just wanted to finish something? Oh, I saw this lady. She had these really cute little, I think they were like things to put on a, what do you call it? Like a, oh, if you had this little small clip to put on your keychain or whatever, you know, to attach to your keys. And it was some little, I want to say a person with, and it was all done in blue and white. Like they had blue and white for their head stripes, and it was kind of cute. And it was just a real small little beaded thing, and you made it like a, I'll call it a stuffed animal, if you will. But it wasn't any bigger than maybe, oh, 6 or 7 inches. Nothing, you know, real extreme. And I thought, it had it on 2 sides, like your piece of material, and a person was here, and that gets the back of the person on this side, and then you did all the beads, and then when that was all done, you cut like a seam allowance around the whole thing, and then you sewed it together and turned it inside out, and it made a little poofy person, shall we say that. And I don't remember where she got it from. And they have, I thought it was kind of interesting that they had small beaded cross-stitch things like that. And they have small diamond painting things. This one lady had, I think they were hearts, don't quote me on this, that could be, and they were beaded with, not beaded, but diamond painted with special drills. And they were really quite pretty, and they were probably, oh, I don't know, maybe 4 inches across. I'm trying to picture it in my mind, but I just thought that was kind of a cute idea for somebody that's never diamond painted. Oh, that was just freaking attractive. Did you see that? Shit. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna come up, and since my thread is tied together, we're gonna do a little bit of surgery here. We're gonna take this and put that right there, and clamp it down. Okay, 2 beads done. And then crud, because I put 2 beads on that 1 thread, but my thread doesn't have a tie-end. I used a single strand and put both the ends together, so we're just gonna make it look like it's there. I may have to wappajaw it a little bit to get it to lay down, and I might have to take another stitch in that. But that worked out well because I didn't want to undo it because it'll just undo everything else. So, we shall see. Oh, of course. I'm gonna get a stupid bead that's too small for the silly needle. Almost there. I hope y'all can see where I'm working. But what I'm doing is filling the grass in around the sides of the flowers that are right here. So it'll be yellow and green. And this, where the brown is, can you see that? Where the brown is, right in here, is another shade of either yellow, green, or brown. Well, it's not brown, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a shade of either yellow or green, one way or the other. So, okay, so now I'm gonna make that stitch right there so that that sucker will lay down. Oh, come on. Then I'm gonna get me a smallish bead to fit in there. Well, maybe. I don't know. I might have. Damn it. Silly thing. Just love it when it gets a frickin' knot about 3/4 of the way down. Oh, help me, help me, help me. There we go. Come on. Quit messing with me. Okay, so I think we got that one kind of taken care of. It didn't look the best, but nobody knows the difference but me. I'm not taking it out. I just kind of added a smaller bead in there to kind of fill in the space that it kind of left. Oh, goodness gracious. I am just way too tired these days. Just too tired. Alright. Got that part done. Now. Come on. It's just being a pain. Okay, let me put these back. Hang on. Ouch. Sorry. Didn't mean to run into the camera. I forgot it was there. Jeez. 24. Couldn't tell what it was. It looks 27 and 24 look a lot alike. Okay, so I need number 1, I think. Blue. 1 is medium brown. Alright, yep. See, it's kind of a yellow-green. Whoops. I'm having a hell of a time. Down, down, down. Oh, for pity's sake. There you go. Kind of a yellowish green. Really pretty when you get the light behind him. Oh, heck. Come on. There we go. So yeah, it's alright. But it's going to fill in that hole that I got going here. And they all kind of blend together. All these colors. Various shades of green. A lot of greens and lots of pinks. Whoops. Went the wrong way. Had to see where y'all were at. I lost you again. And I didn't even move. That's the sad part. Jeez. Whoa. See if I can finish that. We'll have another section. I don't know where that went. Section of this part thing done. And then I'll have to do that green down there. It's kind of a funky color. It's kind of seafoamy green. Or mint. I'm gonna run out of thread, all y'all. Just a bead, please. And you know, you think you don't have a whole lot of thread, and it's amazing how many you can actually put in with such a small little tail of thread here. I just push it to the boundaries and call it good. See, I still got 3 more over there. So, what do you think my chances are? We'll see. Because I gotta come back. Where is it? Well, I don't think it's gonna make it. But shoot, I could be wrong. When I'm doing my cross stitch, I get out one strand of, well, one strand of 6, you know, of my cross stitch, and I just go as far as that strand will take me, using two of the 6 strands. Hang in there, guys. We got one more to do. Let's see what our chances are. Come on, one more time. Come on, one more time. I swear. Oh my God, I got a little bitty amount. See if I can get it in there, and then get it nailed down. Oh well, that was supposed to be another color, but life goes on. They'll have to learn to live with it. We did it. We did it. Yay! Get in there. Now, just, it's so short, and the needle is so long compared to how short it is, we couldn't get it to go in between it. Alright, guys. Well, looks like we got that section done. And then I'll be working over here. Just trying to come this way a little bit further. I'll see if I can work on it. I haven't worked, you know, I mean, if I'm not doing it on here, sometimes I haven't been working on it. I worked on just the regular cross stitch, because I can sit over there, but I'll be damned if I'm taking them beads over there. They'll be all in the couch or on the bottom on the floor if I drop them, and that just sends me into orbit, because I hate wasting that, because it's a big mess to try to move the couch and the computer. The computer sits on the coffee table, and the coffee table's in front of the couch, and the chair's on the other side, and then you got a table on the other side, and it's like, okay, it's in the couch. It's staying there until the end of time. Yep, pretty much. Until I do fall house cleaning. So I just don't take it away from this table. I like a flat surface where I can sit it. I mean, I have bad enough trouble not moving it or not spilling it over here. But it's more of a controlled situation. Come on. Yes, we're beating the thread again. Oh, I guess I had one more. I keep rethreading this. They don't go very far. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. And we did get a little bit done here. It's starting to come along. Let me see if I can come back. I have to kind of stand up to see. So we'll be working from here this way to try to get it all the way across. But it's pretty even except for this part of the water, so I'd like to get that done. And the flowers are coming along, and the grasses. It looks like maybe some yellow flowers here. I'm anxious to see what color those are. In fact, what is that? Oh, I don't know. It is little T. Look how small that sucker is. I mean, geez. And you want me to follow that line by line? Not happy. Little T. Oh, must be on the inside. The key is broken up. So where? Little T. Looks like maybe pink. 20. Oh yeah, those are going to be pretty. These little red flowers are going to be that pink. Let me put some. Oh, maybe a little more so it makes it. Those are pretty. I guess they're the same color as these down here. I was hoping for a different color. I'm sick of looking at purple and pink. But hey, one little thing at a time. So, well, thank you for joining me, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Love all you guys. And don't forget to hit the bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye. God bless.